Judy Matejcek here, and my duck friends. Yes, Judy Matejcek here, Life Mastery Consultant, coming to visit my duck buddies again, where we're talking, first of all, happy birthday to my brother David, and happy birthday to Irene Boggs. You know, you too, Irene Boggs, David Matejcek, are the bomb. I mean, talk about living life to its fullest and encouraging everyone around you. So my buddies here and I are wishing you a happy birthday. Gonna put them in the background here. Well, so I'm across the street once again from my home in Leander. Welcome. Welcome. This is where my duck buddies live. Okay? And we're going to talk to you. We're going to talk to you today about... Hey, Joe. We're talking to you today about moving through fear. How's that for you? Moving through fear. I thought this would be a great topic today. I'm not too sure why, except that this week for me has been a moving through fear week. And I'm finding I'm getting on the other side of it where there's all this possibility thinking and new life. So let me talk a little bit about that. There was, and sometimes still is, one of the key words here is through the fear. You know, everyone has fear. You know how we know that? Because we're breathing. You know, and it's fear of the unknown. Fear of the what ifs. And the other opposite of fear is faith. Fear and faith have so much in common. And the one thing that they have in common is that's unknown. It's really unknown. And fear is a constriction thought. Faith is more expanding. What if thinking. So, there you go. Let me talk to you. I'm reading from Science of Mind this morning. It was really cool. What if my clients claimed empowerment this week, only it's empowerment squared. Those of you math people, squared exponential empowerment. So, moving through fear. Now, here's a cool quote that I really love. You cannot test courage cautiously. Whoa. You cannot test courage cautiously. So bring to mind a time where you knew that if you took that one step, you know, maybe it was to move across country, whatever, one thing, and you knew that to bust through that, it would take courage. Hey, Lynn, I love Buffalo in the house, and Joe and Tisha. I love it. So we're talking about moving through fear. And this is the quote from Ann Dillard. You cannot test courage cautiously. Isn't that a cool quote? To overcome fear is the greatest adventure of the mind. To overcome fear is the greatest adventure of mind. So here we go. When life calls me forward, and I'm gonna change that when life calls you forward. But gut-wrenching fear is holding you back. You know, so you've got that. I love that quote too. When life calls you forward and this gut-wrenching fear is holding you back, your job is to invite this fear to speak. Whoa, invite this fear to speak. What I used to do is just to try to ignore it, drown out the noise, fight it, fight it. So what a concept, invite the fear to speak. Now what's underneath that fear? No, and it's usually an old, I'm going to fail pattern or belief, at least for me. It's like, it's that fear, I'm gonna fail. If I go forward, I'm gonna fail. It's an old belief of mine. So when we invite fear to speak, you listen with an open heart, recognizing that today I no longer need to own that worn out thinking. You don't need to own that thinking anymore. Do I hear an amen? I love this. I'm preaching to the duck choir. Can I hear an amen? Yeah, come on, baby. Worn out thinking. Okay, I'm going to fail. That's that old belief. I listen with an open heart and recognize that just for today, I don't need to own that old worn out thinking. Now, here's the next part. I love it. It's just like preaching to the choir here. It's like a vision workshop with ducks. They're waiting for their food. Okay, they obviously aren't afraid of me. There was a time I was afraid of them. They tend to nip every now and then, but not today. Okay, so okay, here we go. Every time I do the thing that, yeah, I know, they do. They agree wholeheartedly, right, Lynn? Every time I do the thing that scares me, so think of something that's scary to do. Now, some of you it's public speaking. Some of you it's like crossing the street. Just right over here, crossing the street was real scary last week. And they've been doing road work. And oh my gosh, they have the lines on it and it's very safe now. So at any rate, every time I do the thing that scares me, I grow exponentially. Every time. It reminds me of the Eleanor Roosevelt quote. Thank you, Lynn. All the water in the world cannot drown me unless I let it inside. Eleanor Roosevelt. Okay. A small step forward sends a wave of vibration into the universe that says, courage and faith coming through. Courage and faith coming on through. So I love it. I love getting up in the morning and doing these. So it's courage and faith coming through. So first, what I would love to have you do today, I'm getting ready to teach a Dream Builder lesson on fear this morning. Lesson on fear. And I love the fact that this summer I'm working with a 4th grade teacher. And we are taking an hour this morning. She's putting herself in the container of support. Okay. And our lesson today is about fear, and using fear as a stepping stone. So, what I would love to have you do today, bring to mind something that is fearful for you. That you knew that if you broke through the fear to the other side, your life would wide open, exponentially grow. Okay? And if you want to, you can comment below and chat it, or private message me, what are you afraid of? Where if you had some support and courage, you could break through. Hey, Stacy Berger, video queen, I love it. Look at all you guys. Stacy, look at my buddies. It's my vision workshop today with my duck friends. They love it. Okay, anyway, I'm going to post this and you can go back to the beginning. So I'm going to just do a little quick recap about courage and faith are coming through today, baby. All right, bring to mind something that scares you to death. Whatever it is. Okay? And then take a deep breath and say, hold on a second. Hey, I love it. I'm going to go back, and here's the quote for today. You cannot test courage cautiously. Okay? So remember, fear and faith, same unknown. You get to choose. One's constriction, one's expansion. Comment below. Let me know how this works for you. I love you. I bless you. Appreciate you just the way you are. Dream big, dream bold, accomplish brilliantly. Mwah. Live from Leander, Texas. Go for it.